Hey, how's it going, guys? Eddie here from Bathroom Break Wrestling, and today I'm going to show you how to do a kip up like The Rock, or insert several different WWE superstars who do this, apart from Drew McIntyre and Shawn Michaels, because they do the no-handed kip up. That's a little bit tougher, and I can try and show you that another time, although I'm not even sure if I can do it anymore. But regular kip up for today, and there are two key things which you should be able to do, or it would be nice if you can do them before you try kip up. And I would say that would be a few sit-ups and a bridge. So a few sit-ups, a little bit of core strength helps you to get your midsection and your upper half up off the ground and forwards. So as an example, when you're doing this, that is a good precursor to being able to then get everything up onto your feet. So if you are a little bit weak in the core region, then maybe just go on YouTube, find some ab workouts and try out a couple of things and see if you can just build up a bit of ab strength over a few weeks before trying this. If you don't want to do that, no problem, it's not a huge deal, but it does help. If you are wondering why you can't do this move and there's something to work on, I would work on ab strength first. Second thing, back flexibility. Back flexibility is huge for this move because when you go through the air, you're going to make this shape. Imagine this little bad boy being your head and your elbow here being your feet. The more curve you can get, the more you're like a slinky and you can just go straight onto your feet. If you're more like this and you're not as flexible, then think about how much more power you're going to have to get yourself up and over onto your feet. So having that bit of extra curve, that bit of extra flexibility in the back will go a long way. So one good thing to be able to do before you do a kip up is a bridge. You've probably seen this a ton in wrestling. A lot of guys do it either in like a suplex when they pin someone, or they just do it in the intro part when they're doing a bit of chain wrestling, or Charlotte Flair does it when she does her figure eight. So as an example, you go onto your feet, flat feet, or onto your toes if you need to. You get your hands here, and you go and straighten the arms out and pop your hips up. Now there are a lot of gymnasts on YouTube who will show you the flexibility exercises you need to get to that position, so I would recommend checking those out if you are struggling and you're wondering what you can work on to get yourself to do a kip up. So, next thing, when you try kip up, please God get yourself a soft surface. Please God get yourself a soft surface, because you need to have confidence to do this, and to have the confidence, you want to be comfortable in knowing that if you put your effort into it, you're not going to then smack your back off the floor. But more importantly for your health, I've tried this on a few hard surfaces and it can really hurt if you just pop up in the air and you land flat on your back. Oh God, I did this for you. I did it for you. Woo! Oh God, that hurt. You do not want to hurt your back, your neck. You don't want to hurt yourself doing this. It should be a fun thing to do. And there's no reason. I mean, even a carpet floor like this is an old council flat, so this has just pure concrete underneath. This is rock solid. You don't want to do it on this. My kitchen's a tiled floor. Do not use a tiled floor. Don't use a hardwood floor. To be honest, the other thing with those as well, definitely don't use concrete, oh my God. But the other thing is a lot of those surfaces as well are quite slippery, and you need some grip to be able to do this. If your hands slip or your back slides on the surface you're practicing on, then it's going to be really hard to get the push off the ground and the grip to be able to just give yourself some momentum. So that's another thing to consider. I've tried on a few hardwood floors before, and they've been recently waxed, and even with me, and I've done kip ups so many times, I've been able to fall over flat and not land them because you end up sliding on the floor rather than actually moving. So something with a bit of grip and something nice and soft. Practice on those, okay? How do you do a kip up? Sorry, it's been like 4 minutes now and I still haven't got into it, but that is all helpful information. This is going to be nice and quick for you guys. The first main thing is you want to go about halfway back on your fingers, and you want your hands to be in line with your head like this. You want to roll back and just spring off the fingers. You don't need to use the whole of your hand, just this bit's enough. If you notice The Rock do it, he doesn't use that much of his hand. He just kind of pops off the ground, and it's those tree trunk legs that give him that bit of strength. So when you kick with your legs, this is the key mistake that people make when they try to learn this move, is they will kick at a 90-degree angle straight up into the air. And what happens when you kick straight into the air, you don't get any rotation, you just go straight up and straight down again. But you want to go up and over, and to do that you should kick at a 45-degree angle. Now a 45-degree angle is about here. So you want to kick like that. Now, the third mistake that people can make is, so the first one being they go too far back on their hands. Just use the springs of your fingers. The second one being kicking at 90 degrees, kick at 45 instead. And the third one is timing. You want to make sure that you're coiled up like a spring, your elbows and knees are almost touching, not quite touching though, and your arms and legs are moving at the same time. So most people will have the first issue where they use their arms first and then their legs, and what happens is by the time their legs have finally got working, they've lost all the momentum from their arms and they just fall. So you want to get used to using your arms and legs at the same time. So on your soft surface, before you try to land on your feet, just practice this. Just practice that over and over again. Just popping off your hands and using your legs at the same time, and you'll feel the difference. You'll know if there's a lag between your arms and your legs, and just get comfortable with using your arms and your legs simultaneously. If you're not sure, either video it like I'm doing now, or get a friend to look at it for you and just see, are my arms and my legs working at the exact same time? And that will be huge for you. And once you've done that, just build up your confidence, practice, and just get used to popping like that over and over again. Keep working on your bridge, keep working on your core strength, and then just get used to that motion of trying to then curve your legs to land on your feet. And eventually, you'll get to this point where you can roll it back, pop up, and land on your feet. The other thing you can do as well as you get better and better is you'll start to land cleaner and cleaner, and bit by bit you will eventually be able to do even rubber band kip ups, which is where you do a kip up and you land on your feet, and all you have to do is drop back, keep your head tucked in, land on your hands again, and then just do the same thing again. You can find separate tutorials on rubber band kip ups, but if you're really interested in learning how to do multiple kip ups in a row, do let me know and I can show you. But I'll give you an example in this video just as a thing to look excited towards. But kip ups are super fun. You can use them in all kinds of environments. It's a great party trick to have. And if you do want to wrestle, it's a cool thing to have in your wrestling arsenal. So I hope you enjoy it. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comments. Like and subscribe, because goddamn, I need some subscribers and some likes. And yeah, have a good one. If you need anything, just give me a shout.